MP about to tear the roof off.
Hi everyone, welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight, double. Okay. All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer.
So, Coach Ray, how is your team approaching this game knowing that a win sends you to Las Vegas for the semifinals?
Well, we made it clear to our guys that you have to approach a game like any other game, while realizing that the crowd and the other team are going to be more intense than usual. But you can't force it. You have to let the game come to you, pick your spots.
Is he telling you that it's just another game again? Listen, don't believe that. Coach was up till 3 a.m. last night.
Oh, is that right, Coach? Were you extra nervous for this one?
Just up late studying the game plan like always.
Okay, I'm going to have to start calling him Coach Cap from now on.
Coach, I know you're a Las Vegas native. Any extra pressure to get back home to see friends and family?
No, it's not about me at all. It's about the team.
Ooh, there he goes, Coach Cap. He wants it. He wants it bad. Look at him.
Okay, he's got a big personality, don't he?
Well, okay, that's putting it mildly. Best of luck to you, Coach, both in the game and dealing with this rascal here. Back to you guys in the studio.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Tate in at the 3. And for the Jazz, we've got Lauri Markkanen, Bailey out there with MP. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Filipowski in at the power forward position. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, pounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
Oh, got that one up quick.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Pass to Galloway. Utah moving the ball around. The 3 is up. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Thompson passes to Eason. Van Vliet on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Utah with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Pass to Galloway. A deep 3. Eason pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet, and Galloway pulls it down.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Galloway's got 15 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Pass to Kessler. Markkanen outside. Fires for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after one or two wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's MP from outside, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 18.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Philadelphia, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Utah, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Now here's Thompson, still without a bucket. Şengün, the screen. Thompson passes to Şengün, and here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Filipowski. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And the basket by MP.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoring.
And finished off by Kessler.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Van Vliet missing again.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And here's MP from outside. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Can they get it? Van Vliet missing again.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Kessler with a bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by Utah. The Rockets with another miss. Pass to MP. There's the triple. Another 3 for Utah.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
They double-team Thompson. Outside Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
Now MP. Utah moving the ball around. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Şengün. And it's all from three-point range.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. The kick out to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Utah with the ball. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
From deep, MP gets the three ball to go. Galloway's got 36 points.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
To the middle. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball four.
On offense, here's Utah. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Thompson, following the three by Utah. And the basket by Van Vliet.
He was determined to get those points back. You could just see the competitiveness of Van Vliet there.
You know, Fred Van Vliet is one of the most decorated, undrafted players in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he really has set himself apart in that regard. One of just 5 undrafted players to ever be named an All-Star. And he's a champion to boot. He was the first undrafted player to receive a max contract. Fred Van Vliet bet on himself and won big. Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. It's Tate on the wing. Thompson right side. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by MP.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Kessler passes to Galloway. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Kessler, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Easton's got his second basket.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That shot missing. And so it's MP making things happen for the Utah Jazz. Scoring, passing, imposing his will. Look here for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Anderson. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And MP subbed in for George. And then for Houston, Alperen Şengün's checked in for Capella. Tate comes in for Finney-Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. We've got George Niang, Bailey out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Collier, and it's MP in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Knocks down the triple. Galloway's got 47 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Smith finds Şengün. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Utah grabs the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production.
Yet another bucket!
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It's the third game of 7 on a challenging road trip. Van Vliet missing again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Kicks it out to MP from deep. Holiday grabs the miss. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Şengün. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. And it's good for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Bailey, the pass to MP. Launches it. Drills it from deep. MP's got 56 in the game.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 6th rebound on the night.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Utah moving the ball around. And here's Bailey for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Houston with another miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Markkanen. And the layup is good off the glass. Markkanen's got 13.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as Van Vliet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots it.
MP outside. Launches a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Houston shooting only 27% for today's game. Holiday doubled up. Now here's Şengün. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. Van Vliet misses. Markkanen, the pass to MP. For 3, Collier. It's hauled in by Houston. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Filipowski. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. And you look at Bailey getting his feet wet early in the year. Just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
To be mentioned in the top 10 of a strong rookie class says a lot about his potential.
Yep, and there's a lot of competition for the ROI this season. Rookie of the Year, folks, if they're not keeping up. And as early as it is, you know, he's got plenty of time to put himself right in the middle of the running.
Back to Galloway. Over Van Vliet. And yes, another basket.
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Van Vliet outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And here's Bailey for 3. Nails it from 3. Bailey's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Tate. Let's go with a three. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Bailey. From outside the arc. And MP with a basket on the assist by Bailey.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here is Thompson. The kick out to Van Vliet. And no good. The dry spell continues. Bailey, the pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
No hesitation at all there. MP rose up with confidence.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. The three ball. The rebound by Filipowski.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's stolen by MP. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Thompson scanning the floor. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Utah with it. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game homestretch. A nice shot by MP.
He is dropping that three ball with remarkable consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Thompson draws the double. Left side Eason. Back to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. And here's Tate outside. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
The open shot, Van Vliet. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Galloway, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Houston shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And here's MP from outside. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And stolen by Markkanen. Sinks that one from the post. Markkanen's got 7 points for the quarter.
Big fella running the floor. I love it. Markkanen showing you he can be determined to beat everybody down the floor.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Houston with another miss. 3 seconds left. And MP with a layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Utah showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
What?
And right now, let's see. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far.
Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Markkanen from long range. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Markkanen's got 18.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to MP. Fires the three. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Thompson as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Van Vliet against MP. Free throw line jumper. And Van Vliet again missing.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And that one's good. Marketing.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Houston with another miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet, looking to win the run. The rebound, Utah. Bailey's got 5 rebounds in the game. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit.
Another bucket! Wow!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
Here's Utah. They're on a 17-5 run. Galloway, the pass to Bailey. Kicks it out to MP. There's the 3. Another one falls! Amazing!
That puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Thompson outside. To the inside. Şengün. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Pass to Bailey. Here's MP. From deep 3-point range. Oh, another one falls.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
MP against Van Vliet. Outside Tate. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Van Vliet. For 3.
Since the break, he has really struggled to get going.
Utah has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the 3rd. Back to Galloway. The 3 is up. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
they've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Van Vliet against MP. Pass to Eason. And here's Tate. Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet double team. 6 to shoot. Houston working the ball around. To stop the run. Van Vliet missing again.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
They get it back. Here's Bailey. MP finds Kessler. To the right side. Takes a 3. Pass to Bailey. Takes the 3. They get it again. Now Filipowski. Markkanen, the pass to Bailey. And here's MP. Now Kessler, defended by Şengün. Kessler, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Outside Eason, fires the 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
MP, the pass to Bailey. Back to Galloway. From behind the arc. Connects again from distance.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege. Hits yet again. Wow!
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores. Eason can't get it to go.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Filipowski, the pass to MP. He's off on that one. Eason with some nice D. Pass to Thompson. Here's Şengün. He's covered by Kessler. Şengün in the post. Kessler on him. Misses the baby hook. And Utah has possession. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around. But what separates...
And again!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. A different look here for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Bailey. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith's checked in. To end the run, Utah with the rebound. Here's Collier. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Back to Galloway. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Stolen by MP. Oh, connects again!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Smith outside. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Back to Eason. From downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Galloway's got 5 rebounds tonight. From the arc. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Thompson draws the double. Tate finds Van Vliet. Smith right side. 4-3. Kessler with a rebound.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Galloway. And it's good! He hits another one!
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points.
What an incredible effort. Complete scoring dominance. And it's Houston's ball. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Utah grabs the miss.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
They double-team Thompson. Van Vliet outside to get back on track. Van Vliet missing again. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight. It's good. He hits again.
What a moment. It's one for the history books. Again, he has set the record for the most points ever in a single game.
Unparalleled scoring capability. We've seen it time and time again. There's really nothing he can't do on a basketball court when he sets his mind to it. Connects from downtown.
Wow. What can you say?
And so it's Houston with it. Van Vliet outside. And another miss by Houston.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Here's Filipowski. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Van Vliet against MP. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you...
Great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
And a scoring game that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just going off.
Boy, the defense looks hapless out there. I mean, they're lost trying to find a way to stop this guy.
MP getting it done for Utah. Welcome back. We're still wrapping our heads around the history we just saw in the previous quarter.
So many things.
Jazz making a change here. MP's checked in, and Houston will go for a different look here. Eason's checked in for Smith. Tate comes in for Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson's checked in for Holiday, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. Houston working the ball around. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Up until that play, his ball handling had been impeccable. He's given it up just one time.
Utah has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Collier is out there with MP. Then there's George. Then there's George Niang. And it's Sensabaugh in at the four-man position. That's the group for Utah right now. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little free happy one?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinal.
MP, this is my wife, Alyssa, and my son, Hank. Hank, nice to meet you, MP.
Hey.
Actually listens to the things I tell him to do, son.
Hey, it's nice to meet you, Hank. Hey, is your dad got you doing the same crazy drills he's got us out here doing?
I mean, he tries, but mainly he just rebounds and tells me how to shoot, even though my jumper's way nicer than his.
Keep dreaming. You haven't beaten me yet, boy.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, MP. My baby can't stop talking about you.
I can almost beat my dad one-on-one.
Oh, really? Oh, how old are you, Hank?
14. I just went JV as a freshman.
That's what's up, bro. Hey, but I bet all the other kids are coming down on you hard knowing that your dad's a coach in the NBA.
Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, I know I got to go out there, earn it on my own.
That part.
Hey, he's getting pretty good. The coach says he might get called up for districts.
That's what's up, bro. Hey, man, I tell you what, when you do, I'll be there.
Oh, no, for real? You'll be at my game?
Yeah, I mean, it's the least I could do. I feel bad that your dad spends more time with me than he does with y'all.
Oh, baby, don't worry about it. We spend more than enough time with him.
You see what I'm dealing with, MP? Haters under my own roof.
Aw, you know I love you, Ray Ray.
Ooh. Ray Ray?
You see what you were started?
Hey, man, I just want to say keep grinding in the gym and listen to your dad. It works for me.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, finish getting warmed up.
All right, Coach.
Let me show you guys the locker room.
And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals, the final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
Now to the sideline for more on MP's monumental performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, and talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. And it's Irving at the 1. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Irving. He drains the quick shot.
And the defense is just helpless against that shot. Kyrie has mastered the pull-up jumper.
Pass to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Galloway's got 8.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Filipowski, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it.
Oh, nice!
Look at that.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court gem.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. And the dunk by MP.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Now here's Irving. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Dallas moving it around. Thompson looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 15. Markkanen with it. Guarded now by Irving. That one drops for him. Galloway has got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Irving with a clean look, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
To the paint. Here's Galloway. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Outside Davis. Irving for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 10.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
MP outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Here's Irving, following the basket by MP. Thompson outside, from outside the arc. Rebound, Utah. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Thunder handled the Rockets 111-96.
And Oklahoma City's defense was stiff against Houston. SGA led the game in scoring with 32 points, also 6 assists, a signature moment for him during that MVP campaign.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. And the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Russell is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's P.J. Washington, and there's Davis, and it's Gafford in at center. And the foul called on MP. So far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Hey there.
Taking a look here at Dallas, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not slip.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
I'm not going to say this game is monumental.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
We are just 1/2 away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Kyle Filipowski is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Galloway in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. And the foul called on MP. That will get it. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. In at small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP left side. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Pass to Lively. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Kessler finds Filipowski. And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. And Kessler throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Jazz trail by 4. MP outside. Lebowski passes to MP. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he has shown no signs of slowing.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the
Miss Conway.
How does it feel to make it to Vegas but fall short right before the finals?
We're happy to have made it this far, but we would have loved to win it all. I know the prize would have meant a lot to certain guys, and we got people in this organization from Vegas too, so we wanted to win it pretty bad for them as well. And that just didn't happen.
Thank you so much.
Is that all? All right. Thank you.
Nice work, MP.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, I'm sorry I couldn't get that win for you.
Don't worry about it. You know, I appreciate what you said to my family earlier. That meant a lot.
I meant every word. We appreciate the hard work you put in.
Yeah, same to you. Same to you. Don't worry about going to Hank's game. I appreciate the offer, though.
Oh, no, I'm going. Ain't no way I'm letting Ray Ray's boy down.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I hate you calling me Ray Ray.
All right. I just had to say it at least once. But I'll reel it back, though. Out of respect.
Cool.